Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marquita. I know I've been MIA for a while. I'll explain to you guys in a little bit why that's the case, but I thought I would share with you guys on today's video 5 ways, creative ways that you can use the micro happy notes. This video also is a collaboration, and I'm super excited to share with you who I am collaborating with. But first, if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's jump in, guys. If you want to see 5 creative ways to use these babies right here, the micro happy notes, make sure to stay tuned. So first and foremost, before we jump into this video, I have been under the weather, like severely under the weather. And I'm still not 100%, but I had reached out to Planning with Bumble, who I am doing the collaboration with today. And I had asked if she wanted to collab with me on this video. She is phenomenal, fantastic, creative, such an amazing woman. Of course, she said yes, which I'm super appreciative of. So that is why I've been gone, because I've been under the weather. And so, of course, I wanted to go ahead and get this collaboration up. So that's what's happening with me, and I probably will be MIA, y'all, for a few more days just because I'm still not 100%. I want to get back to 100% because I want to be able to just rest up a little bit. So I'm not sure what exactly it was, but I'm thinking it was the flu, and then I got a major eye infection. So it's just a whole bunch of things, and plus it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. So I just needed to take a break, and I need grace for that. So, you know, we all need a break from time to time. So I just want to let you know why I was gone, and that I probably will be gone for a couple more days just to get a few more days of rest, and then come back rejuvenated and ready to give you guys some amazing content. So that's what we're doing today. I'm excited about this. It's been on my list of videos to film for a while, and again, I'm collaborating with Planning with Bumble, and she is fantastic. She is super creative. You guys make sure to go on over to her channel, watch this same video. Of course, subscribe to her channel. She would love it if you did that. Make sure that you let her know where you came from at Home with Quita, and if you are here from Planning with Bumble, welcome. So glad you decided to join me today. She is also a fellow former squad member. Her and I were on the squad together last year. We had such an amazing time. I had a great time meeting her, connecting with her at squad boot camp, and just you know, continuing to further cultivate our friendship here on social media. And so again, head on over to her channel. She's phenomenal. You guys will be blown away. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. So let's jump into this video before I continue rambling. And plus, I just want to get it filmed so I can go back and lay down, okay? If I'm being real with you guys. So again, I'm going to show you guys 5 ways to use micro notes. These things are tricky from time to time. Sometimes you get them because they're so darn cute and small, but you don't know what to do with them. So I'm going to share with you 5 ways that I've been using them that has worked for me, but there are several other ways you can use these, and then also Planning with Bumble may have some different options, so that's why you'll also want to make sure to head on over to her channel. So let's jump on into the first way to use the micro notes that I like to use them, and that is as a way to track Addison's sight words. If you are on my Instagram, you've seen this before. I showed you guys how I use them in the micro notes and how I go ahead and add her sight words there for the week, which she gets on a weekly basis. Well, not on a weekly basis. She gets them once she finishes a certain set of words, which are color coded. So right now she's on her green words. Then she'll move on to the red words and the orange words and the orange words and so on and so forth. So what I do is that I have a Silhouette Studio file, and I go ahead and modify the existing words and put in the new words. And then once I do that, I'll go ahead and print them out. And once I have them printed out, it'll look like this. Very simple. You can print them on the colored words if your kid is like my kid and she has like, you know, right now she's on the green words, so I technically could have printed this on green paper, but within her little notebook I actually have top tabs from my shop that I use. I have micro top tabs, and I have them with a little dot on them to indicate what the color is for the week. Y'all, they are upstairs in Addison's room. Please don't make me go up there and get them. I should have had them down here with me, but like I said, I just use my micro divider dashboards from my shop, and I just put a little dot on the top of the dashboard, and that will indicate the colored words that she's on for that week. But when I print them out, this is how they look. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them out for you just so you can see how they look cut out. how easy they are. I just took a ruler and I measured the page, or I'm sure if you go online, you probably can Google the size of a micro Happy Notes page and you can find it there. Or what I was doing initially is I was just writing the word on the page because there's paper in here. So I technically don't have to write it out, but I'm weird and I like things to look uniform. And so I just type it out. Okay, so once I get it all printed out, then I will go ahead and cut it, and you can decorate these if you want. You can print them on cardstock. Again, you can print them on colored paper. It's completely up to you. So I'm just going to work with one just to give you guys an idea. All right, so of course you're going to need a punch, and I use the Lavender punch. This punch is just one that works for me. You can punch tons of pages all at once, and I just love it. So I just shimmy it into where I need it to be and then go ahead and punch it. Super easy. And then you can go ahead and just snap them right in. Isn't that so cool? And so if you want to reach out to me and ask me what the dimensions are, or if I can send you, you know, something that could be helpful for you, maybe the silhouette file or what have you, just let me know and I can do that. I don't mind doing that. But it's pretty simple. And so when we're going over our sight words, I just flip it just like this and I say, okay, what is that word? And then she'll tell me the word, and then I'll flip it over to the next word, and so on and so forth. And this has been super helpful for us. And so I keep them all in here again with a divider tab at the top. So let me just show you really quickly if you're not familiar. I do have divider dashboards in my shop that are the same exact size of a micro Happy Notes. And so what I do is I don't put the white label on here. I just literally have them blank, clear, see-through, and I take a dot from one of the Happy Planner sticker books and I just put it on the top based on the colors that she's doing for that week. But again, if your daughter's like mine or your son's like mine and they color code, the teacher color codes the words, then that's a great option. Or you can just print it on that colored paper, or you can just write it on the page. Okay, if you just want to keep it simple, write it on the page. But that is the first way that I use the micro Happy Notes. This is probably one of my faves just because it's so practical for our family and it's something that we use on a weekly basis. So Addison has her own little notebook that we keep in her folder, and when we're ready to do sight words homework for that day, then I tell her to go pull it out. She already knows what it is, and then we go ahead and go through those words again. And this has been so helpful for her to progress with her sight words. I think it's amazing. So I would definitely recommend this if you have a school-age child to use them for sight words. So that is the first way that I use micro notes for the sight words for Addison's school. The second way I use the micro Happy Notes that seems to be working for me right now, and I do have a video on my channel on how I created this, is I use them as a washi book. And so this has been great. It's been working out really well for me to be able to come here and pull out the washi that I need. If I'm on the go, I have a little booklet here that holds all of my washi, all of my favorite washi. And so again, make sure to go check out that book if you want to see exactly how I created this. I used, again, my divider dashboards from my shop, and then I have labels from my shop as well. So that's what that is there. So that way I could easily identify what each set of washi was. So like this one says gold. So these are all of my gold, my favorites, because again, I do have a lot more washi than this. So this is really just my favorite washi. And so I've got some gold there. And then I also have, the next tab says silver. So that's all the gold. And then this is the silver. And again, this isn't all of it. This is just my favorite and what I could fit in here. And then this is rose gold. Super cute. I love it. So basically all that I did, just in a nutshell, is I took some of the existing paper out of this notebook and I laminated it with my hard lamination, not just your regular lamination sheets. You want a thicker one, in my opinion. That's what works for me, to make it more like a card. And then once I laminated it, then I went ahead and wrapped around the washi that I wanted to add to that particular page. And it worked out so well. So there's so many options that you can do that with. You don't have to take the existing paper. You can print out new paper if you want it to be more decorative, but you have options there. But I found it was most easy to just take some of the existing paper, it's already there, and then just go ahead and laminate it and then wrap around that washi that you want to add. And then this one is pattern, which I don't have anything in there yet, but something will be in there soon. And then I have teal, and I have pink, and then I have black. and I did skip some other ones in between, but that's basically the gist of it. So I pop this in my purse on the go when I want to do some on the go planning. It's not super chunky. It's the perfect size to just toss in your purse. And then when I'm on the go, I've got some washi that I can pull from and decorate my spread and make it look super cute. So this has been a really, really practical and functional way for me to use the micro happy notes, and it works out so well. So that's my second way that I use the micro happy notes, is for washi, as a washi book. And again, I'll try to remember to link it above, but you guys know I'll be hit or miss sometimes with linking stuff. But I will try to link it above the video that I have where I created this book. But it's just super duper cute. I love it so much. So yep, that's way number 2. All right, so way number 3 that I use micro happy notes is to write little lunch notes for Miss Addison. And so you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that she has started taking lunch on and off. She doesn't take lunch consistently, but she takes it every now and then whenever she wants to. She's got a cute little lunch box that I pack up in her little bento box. It's like totally for me, more so than it is for her, because I like to decorate it, make it look nice and cute. And I like to add a little note for her inside to give her some inspiration. And I try to keep it simple because she is not a reader yet. She's only in kindergarten, so she is progressing, but she's not quite there yet. And so I try to keep it simple with words that I know she can read, and just give her a little pop of inspiration for that day. Because I think every now and then a kid just needs a little bit of inspo, something to pep their day up. And so I try to do that for her. And that seems to be working, especially if she has gotten off track for the day. It really helps. So I like to just write something out and just pop it in her lunch bag. And she loves it. And she's been keeping them. And so my idea, hopefully, is that she can look back on some of this stuff maybe later in life. And maybe it'll help her then as well. Now, she may not be able to read special, which is okay. She can get someone to help her, but she can read brave, true, you, and special. You know, she may be able to sound it out. I'm not going to discredit her and take away what maybe she may know, but I think she'll get the gist of it. And so you can also take a sticker book and you can pop some different elements in there if you want to just take it up to the next level and make it even more special for her. So I think this is a great way to use the micro notes. It's, again, very practical, and I'm all about practicality in terms of planning and just different things that can help you in life in general. And so I think this is one way if you have a child. Now, I also do this for my husband when he goes to work. It's so funny, when he used to own his insurance agency, when he closed it, the people that were cleaning said they found all these little notes that I had written to him all around his office. Now, I don't know why he didn't take them. Maybe I should feel some type of way, but I don't. But they said that it was so cute that they had found those notes, and they were just, you know, it touched their heart, you know, to see all of that. So yeah, it's dual fold, I guess. You know, if someone finds it, maybe it'll brighten up their day, and it should brighten up that person's day that you're sending it to as well. So I would definitely say this is something that you could do just to brighten up someone's day. So I think that should be good. We're not going to add too much to it. So basically, what I would do is I would take her lunchbox, and I would just put it right on top. So that way, when she opens up her lunchbox, she'll see a nice little note on there for her along with her lunch. So I think that's really, really special. So if you can do that again for your child or for your husband or friend or whomever, I think that's a great way to use the micro happy notes. So that is way number 3 that I use the micro happy notes. All right, so the 4th way that you can use the micro happy notes is as a photo album. And guys, stay tuned, because I am going to do 5 more ways. I had written down like 30 ways or 40 ways to use the micro happy notes. So I'm going to come back and give you guys 5 more ways. So stay tuned for that, depending on how this video turns out. So make sure to comment below so I know you like this video and you want to see the next 5 ways. So photo album could be really, really creative. Now you can put your own spin on it. I'm just going to give you a general basic idea on what you could do. I have my Canon selfie printer right here, and I'm going to find a photo that I really like of one of the kids or of my family, and I'm going to print how you could kind of put this thing together. So I found a great photo of my husband and son, so I'm going to use that one. So I love using the Project Life app. It just works out so well for me, so that's just my app of my choosing, but you'll go into whatever photo app you decide to use, and You want to print out that photo. This is a Canon selfie printer, and I try to leave it linked below just in case you're wondering which printer I'm using. It's super awesome. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And then I like to use a collage like this because I'm trying to get it to be, you know, as close to that size as possible. And I typically like to go ahead and fill up both spots. So I'm probably going to find another photo that I can use so that way I don't waste, because the page size I believe is 4x6. That looks about 4x6. Yeah, that's 4x6. And so anyways, if you measure it out, it's going to be a little bit, you know, probably a little bit wider, the photo paper, but it should work fine, especially if you use a layout like this. Then you can just put one on each side and cut it in half, and you should have what you need here. So all you do is just hold down the square that you want to add the photo to, select the photo, add it, and then there you have it. You can zoom in, zoom out, do whatever you have to do to make it look like you want it to look. So there's one photo, and then again, I think I'm going to go in here and find another photo that I like, and that way we'll have 2 photos. I do like that photo of Addison and I, although it is an older photo, but I am just trying to show you guys how you can make this whole thing work. So after you have both of your photos, you're going to hit the thing at the bottom that has a little arrow on it to share. You're going to export it, and then oh, you are going to export it. That was different. It must have changed with an app update, but anyways, hit export, and then it's going to ask you 4x6 photo, and then just click that, and then go ahead and print it. Then select your printer. You should see the Canon selfie printer, and I don't see it yet because it hasn't turned on. Done. You see how awesome that is? I love the Canon selfie printer. It comes out very clear. Quality is perfect. And so we're gonna have to trim this down to size. Now you can do this multiple ways. First of all, you wanna get that perforation off, because you don't need that. And I'm gonna get the slicer and just slice it right down the middle, just to give me a starting point. Okay, this says so much happy. I remember this is when we went to our special religious convention when we went out of the country, and of course there was definitely so much happy. And so I think this is fitting, and because I don't have that much space to work with, there's not much I'm going to be able to really add here. So you also have to keep that in mind, depending on how big you make the photo, that you may not have as much space to work with. So I'm going to try to add some floral elements here, just because I am now a floral lover. Who would have thought, right? So I'm just going to add, see if I can add something here to bring in some floral elements. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. And again, you can get as detailed as you want, or you can keep it simple. It is completely up to you with how you want to do this. I think that is good enough. I like it. It is super cute, in my opinion. To each his own, right? So I'm gonna add a little bit more. And like I said, I'm not the best at memory planning. I'm just showing you guys an option here. All right, I think that's really cute for what it is, right? And you can, on the back, just write in the date, you know, write in some specifics about whatever the occasion was, and then you can pop it right into your micro happy notes. And you can have a whole year full of memories here. You can even decorate this a little further if you would like. And so you can also do a photo a day if you want. So if you do a photo a day, I think that's a lot of work, but I am always in awe of people who are able to do a photo a day. But you could do that, and you can, you know, this is the perfect size to do something like that. So that's definitely an option as well. But it's a great little photo album. It's just super cute and fun. So that is an option, is to use it as a photo album. And again, you can just do a photo just like that, or you can take it up a notch and you can cut out photos and decorate and do all of that good stuff. And just make sure you write in the specifics about that occasion, so that way you know when it was and all the details of it. And I think this is just a great way to log that sort of thing. So that is way number 4, which is a little bit more complicated, a little bit more to it. It takes a little bit more time just because of what it is, but I still think it's a great way to use the micro happy notes. So now we are down to our 5th way to use the micro happy notes, which is a planner. You can definitely just use it as a planner. It's not too small. If you just want a quick little on-the-go planner, this is the perfect size for that. And it's probably going to work out best to use it as a bullet journal planner. There are companies out there who have inserts for them. I don't have inserts for them just because I don't know, I don't use it that often, and so, you know, for this sort of purpose, and so that's why I don't really take the time to make inserts for them. Not to say that in the future that won't be an option, but you can literally just take a pen, make a few lines, and you can have a whole entire planner spread. So basically what you want to do is grab a ruler and measure out the lines. Of course, if you are a stickler for symmetry, which I typically am, but for this, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I think it's easier to eyeball. You're just going to take it, and I'm going to do 3 lines on one day. And do I want to do 3 lines or 4? I'm going to do 3 lines, and then I'm going to do 4 lines for the second day. You could do whatever you want. Trust me, you can just use it as a to-do list, running to-do list. It's completely up to you. But I'm just going to show you a quick way that you can decorate a spread. And then I'm going to do 4 lines because there are 7 days of the week. So you could do horizontal, which is what this is, or you can do vertical and go down like that. But I think if you do vertical, it might be a little bit more to write in the plans versus it being vertical versus it being horizontal. So let's go ahead and just do a little bit of decoration. You can't do too much with it, y'all, because it is just a small little planner, a micro planner. So what you probably want to do is go ahead and write in the date. So I'm going to put another little line right here just to write in that day of the week. So this is like this. So what if I do it like this? I technically could do it like this, but I don't know, that looks weird to me. So we'll just keep it like this. Okay, so, and then you want to do the same thing on this side. All right, so again, this is probably going to be more for your bullet journalers, those who love this sort of thing. Not everybody likes doing this stuff. So this would be Monday. All right, again, this could have been a little neater, but I think you get the gist of it, right? And so once you have that there, and it was, what did that take? What, a minute, 2 minutes? It doesn't take long at all. So that's the beauty of it too, being so small, is that it doesn't take a long time. And then you just want to pop some things in, you know, just to decorate it and make it look even cuter. This does have grid lines, which I find very helpful for me to plan. It makes it easier to line the stickers up. You could also use the mini Happy Planner sticker books because they are just so perfect. And the spacing is right on, spot on. I like the sticker that says, do what is best for you. On those days that you know you don't have that much going on is where I would typically pop a sticker in like this. So somewhere down there. And then I'm going to add in some hearts. But as you can see, you don't have that much space to work with, so you want to keep that in mind when you're decorating. And again, if you're using this as an on-the-go planner, you don't really need that much space. Again, you can take this in a completely different direction than I just did. You can keep it simple, you can go elaborate. It's completely up to you. But I think this is just a perfect addition to your planner lineup if you just want a quick planner or a small little planner that you can just toss in your bag, and you can still have a way to release, you know, some of those things that you have inside of your head as a brain dump or as a planner. So that is the 5th way, y'all. I love this way. I think it's super cute. So just to recap, I'm going to show you what we've talked about in this video. This is the 5 ways that I've been using it that has been working out rather well for me, and I wanted to share with you guys. Again, I'll be coming back on another video and I'll be showing you guys 5 more ways, so stay tuned for that. Again, this is a collaboration with Planning with Bumble. You definitely want to head on over to her channel, check her out, check the same exact video out. Please subscribe to her channel. I'm sure she would enjoy that and appreciate that also. And if you, again, are here from Planning with Bumble's channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You have no idea what it means to me that you took the time out today to watch this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it despite me being a little bit under the weather. I'm sure when I watch the playback, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, I sound horrible. But hey, it is what it is, right? That's a part of life. You get sick, you get better. It's just the natural cycle of things. And so hopefully, despite that, you still enjoyed this video and you'll stick around and you'll consider subscribing here and also coming back to enjoy some more of my content. So again, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys will come back and catch 5 more ways, in which case I'll see you then.